Hi classy bookworms, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video about my book reviews and about my book discussions and describe a little bit how I plan on doing those so you kind of know which ones you want to watch and maybe you want to wait and watch until later. So to start off, for my book reviews that I do, it'll start off with, just the book, the author, and the synopsis about the story. And then I will proceed to give it a grade, either a 1-star all the way to 5 stars. So you guys can kind of have an idea of whether I liked it or didn't like it on a star scale. And then from there I'll give my opinion, what I like and didn't like. So I'll try to avoid any details to the story so that if you watch the review you don't have to be like, cool, now I don't need to read the book because you just gave it all away. So in the reviews I'm not going to give away any of the major details, but unfortunately to do a review you have to talk about the book. I know, what? So just kind of expect that, but know that it's for people who haven't read the book and are looking or debating or wondering if they would like to. So it's going to be an opinion based on my thoughts and whether I would recommend it or not recommend it. Now for the book discussions, however, this is going to be for people who have already read the book or haven't read the book, aren't going to read the book, but just want to hear about it. Why would you not read the book? Hopefully it would inspire you to read the book. So that's for people who read the book and we want to talk about it, we want to get into the details, we want to dissect that book. So again, if you haven't read the book discussion isn't going to be for you because it's going to give details away that you won't want to know about. You'll want to do the book review, read the book, come back and listen to the book discussion so you can put in your opinion, which I'm hoping you will do. I love seeing and hearing other people's opinions about a book because we're all so different, and I'm in 2 book clubs right now, and when we have our book discussions, some people say some things and I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that. That's actually a really good thought. So I love people to share their opinions and their thoughts on a book because sometimes there might be something that we didn't pick up on that someone else may. My only request is that we be kind and respectful to other people's opinions, and if they liked it and you didn't, or they said something that you didn't agree with, especially if it's a controversial issue, for example, me before you, that can be a controversial issue with the assisted suicide, and I know there are so many varying opinions on that topic. So when you have a discussion on something that's a little bit more controversial, I just ask that you be respectful of other people's thoughts and opinions because we are all different. For example, you may not like Chinese food and they may love Chinese food. I always compare food, so be aware of that. In the future, I love to compare things with food, probably because I love food and I love eating food. So I always compare it to food. So again, some people may like something and you may not, but that doesn't make it wrong. So just be respectful of my opinion as well, because I may like something and you may think, that lady's bad, crazy. Why in the world does she like that book? I absolutely hated it. And that's cool too. We can't all like the same things because then that would be super boring if we all loved and liked everything. That would be boring. So I'm expecting not everyone to like everything. And just like I don't like every book that I've read. I did the review for Me Before You and I didn't particularly like the book. I know, what, right? Everybody that I've seen has just like loved it. I didn't particularly like it. So anyway, you can go watch that review and see what I said. So anyway, there's just a little video about how I'm going to do book reviews and how I'm going to do book discussions so you can pick and choose what you want to watch, when you want to watch it in relation to that specific book. Again, if you have any book discussions or book reviews or book suggestions that you think I would like to read, please put those in the comments as well. I love getting book suggestions. I read any kind of book. I am not specific to any type of genre or style. I thought I didn't like sci-fi, and I was in a book club and reread Ender's Game. Sci-fi. Would never have picked that book up, but we read it and I was hooked. I loved the story. I went and read all the rest of them. I ended up falling in love with Orson Scott Card's writing. So from there, luckily I figured that out in college. That was years ago. Since then, I respect that there are lots of different types of books and you never know what you're gonna like. That was a prime example. And after that, I've never been closed-minded with a book type anymore because I just never know. I got into mysteries for a long time. I like romances, so I like any kind of book. I like middle grade books. I love going over to the little kid section and picking up and going through the little kid books even. So I don't really care what it is as long as it's a good story. That's what I'm looking for. Something that's entertaining, something that captures my attention, and something that I enjoy picking up and reading regardless of the genre. So, sorry that was a little tangent, but I want everyone to feel comfortable suggesting a book and not feeling like I fit into a specific category, because I will really read any kind of book. I don't really care. I am more drawn to the YA section, but that doesn't mean I won't read any other kind of book either, because I have a pretty big and varied selection of books. So, anyway, back on topic. I'm a girl, okay? I get off topic. I can't help it. I veer off sometimes. So, zoning back in. So, hopefully, you guys will enjoy the book reviews and the book discussions. Have a beautiful, wonderful, lovely day wherever you are in this world, and I will be talking to you soon. See you!